Welcome back to the art of the diecast. Today we are going to unbox this majorette Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport. And there is a different mechanism for opening these ones. As you guys can see, there is a opening space over here, so you can rip the casting itself and take it out. There is also a box that it comes with. The box is pretty basic. It is not your regular Tomica premium quality ones, but I mean, it is okay. I mean, at least they're giving a box. Unlike Hot Wheels Premium, after you rip apart the card, you literally cannot put your casting back anywhere, and that might lose your paint quality of the casting, or melt the rubber tires as well. Because we live in India, there is temperatures rising high, and like it peaks in the month of May, June, July. So why is this special? Because comes with a metal body just like your Hot Wheels Premium, rubber tires just like your Hot Wheels Premium. But then Majorette is more desirable is because of the suspension that they comes with, the opening parts that they come with. I mean, Hot Wheels don't give that, so collectors have gravitated towards other brands than Hot Wheels. I mean, there was a time when I was collecting, when I was young, there was no other option than Hot Wheels, maybe Matchboxes. But I remember going to the toy shop and I only used to get Buragos and Hot Wheels. That was pretty much it. So let's just unbox this. Before we unbox this, let's see the card art. The card art is pretty basic. As you guys can see, there is a Bugatti, but there is also a Land Rover over here. I don't know why. Maybe it's part of a set, but I chose this one. So you can see there is not much of a card art over here. I would rather say this is a bundle art. I mean, it was a part of a bundle or some sort. I don't know. Maybe you guys can comment in the section and inform me, correct me. So without any further ado, let's just pull it off. I hope I'm doing this the right way. I think this is much more messy. I would rather use cutter the next time. I would rather cut the blister than the card itself. So let's just take this casting out. That's too much of a mess, too much of cardboard. I have to clean this up. Packaging sucks. The packaging is not good. Guys, I think we should have gone cutting the blister first. Okay, so you take this out like this. First of all, let's check out the box itself first. Oh my god, there is just cardboard everywhere. Now, after cleaning the mess, let's move on to the box. Firstly, you can see the box art over here. So there was no much of a card art over here, but the box art is there, and I think this is pretty basic. It is unlike those Tomica ones. I mean, they are basic as well, but at least they have a better quality of cardboard. And these Matchboxes ones are killing with the card art and the box quality as well. But at least you get this box in the blister as well, so maybe you can showcase it, and maybe you can display them on the card itself rather than having this in the box. But if you have if you want to feel the casting itself, you have to open this, right? So this is on the box. As you guys can see, Majorette Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport, or Per Sport as we say. And so you can see it is licensed by Bugatti. And so Majorette is a company. It actually, this Jada Diecast and a couple of more companies like Solido are all in a joint venture in Diecast and Simba Group that makes toys. Now if you know this, if you know about this information, please comment down in the section. Now moving on to the casting itself, like look at this. This is beauty. So this comes in a dual protector or shield, so that it doesn't get damaged, and I think that is pretty sick. That makes me feel it is really premium. Now moving on to the casting itself, so you can see there is grille details over here, and if you can see, there is a openable hood compartment over here. You can also close this and look at this. Look at the acrylic headlights and Bugatti logo. As you can see, this is the closest I could get. And checking out the this blue, I really like this. This is really Bugatti blue. And part of that, we have these dual spokes wheel setup, and I think I like these wheels pretty much. And if you guys are aware of Majorette, they provide with working suspension. So these come with working suspensions. As you can see, and that is pretty sweet. So as you guys can see, I think it's sweet. Now moving on, those tail lights, this is sick, and this actually has quite a bit of weight into it. So it makes me feel like, you know, Hot Wheels level, Hot Wheels weight, and I mean their weight is pretty much, you know, above than Tarmac's weight or Mini GT's weight. I think this goes into that ballpark as well. If you like heavy castings and want to feel metal, this is the one. Moving on to the sides, as you guys can see, the mirror detailing is done pretty well, and you can see the massive panel gap over here. This is because this casting has openable doors. So let me just show you. As you guys can see, this has openable door, and I don't think so it should be that hard. Plus it still gets a little bit of depth, so you can, you know, close and open it numerous times. It doesn't feel cheap, unlike those Maisto and Burago ones. You can see there is interior details over here, not much of the interior detail, but you just of the Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport. So another thing that is, it's a Pure Sport, is on the tail lights. You can see the carbon grills over here indicates that it's a Chiron Pure Sport. Crazy. The wheels as well, they match the Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport wheels. They did a pretty good job. And if we talk about at the back, you can see full details, guys. Unlike Hot Wheel mainlines, this gets full details. Also you can see the diffuser as well. I think Majorette has nailed with this one, and I haven't seen these on the pegs lately. I think a lot of people have bought this one. Also you can see the iconic W16 engine sitting at the back of the car, and my god, this looks beautiful. This looks identical to the real one, and you can see the Bugatti logo over here as well, the B logo, whereas over here you can see the Bugatti, the red written Bugatti font over here as well. And this is the hood compartment, and this casting also comes with an openable hood. Now there is that, the openable hood, guys. I mean, they have done a pretty well job for 1:64 scale standards, and there is not much detail going on here because the engine is sitting over here. Yes guys, this is the iconic W16 engine, and this is sitting at the behind of the driver's seat, and Majorette has nailed it. I think this is pretty sick. I am hoping to get more of these castings in my collection. I mean, they are value for the price that they come, and they provide with these openable doors and, you know, engine bays and whatnot. I mean, also guys, you can see this is a Majorette, so it also has a suspension, the working suspension, just like the Buragos and Maisto ones. So Hot Wheels don't provide these. Also another part, as you guys can see, there is not much panel gaps over here, unlike you get the Burago ones. If you'll see the Burago ones, or even some of the Majorette ones, you will see the huge panel gaps. That is one downside of having a working suspension, but not in this casting. This casting stance is pretty much accurate. I mean, no such panel gaps over here. So moving on to the base, guys. The base is made up of plastic. This casting is made in Thailand, and you can see Bugatti Chiron per sports, and some sort of axle details over here. Apart of that, not much. So if you like this video, please throw us a like and comment your favorite Majorette casting in the comment section.